Greetings, automotive enthusiasts. Check out this brand new 2009 Mercury Grand Marquis LS Ultimate. I kid, but honestly, this is as close to a new Mercury Grand Marquis as I think you're gonna find. This car is a one-owner car. Actually, this car, I bought it from the original owner. It's a one owner, and this customer also had the 85 Buick Riviera with 2,000 miles on it that we sold on BAT. And if you've seen that car, then you know the type of customer this is and his incredible ability to preserve and maintain cars. He was just really one of a kind in that aspect. And so we actually went to Lafayette, Indiana, and drove this car back. There it is, Bill Rohrman. I heard that they're still in business. I left that on there. Normally I take that kind of stuff off, but I think because of the history of this car, you know, I gotta left it on there or whatever. But Bill was a special customer. You know, rest in peace, Bill. He passed away a couple months ago, and the estate reached out to me, and they were really happy with the way we took care of the Riviera. So they did me the honor of letting me buy this car from them. So I actually went down there and drove it back. Check out the 3 video series. We did 3 cars in 3 states in one day and drove them back. But anyway, so this car, Toreador red, just beautiful with the beige interior. This car, we got this window sticker on it, and it was over $31,000, and he special ordered this, and I think they brought it in, I think from another dealer. He wanted a specific spec, and the car is just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, there are maybe just a couple little tiny imperfections. Other than that, it's nearly perfect. So 19,000 miles on the car, and it is just gorgeous. So let's go ahead and dive in here, and we'll give you the detailed overview. Looking across the hood here, I always like to take a high angle so you can see all the reflections, but the hood is perfect. This car, basically, we sent it to Van Gogh, and they did a polish on it and a couple little touch-ups, and I'll point that out. And then there was, as far as the body, there was only 2 dings on the entire car. There was one tiny one on the hood, which you could barely even see. But anyway, it's gone. Unique maintenance took care of the PDR. And then there was one tiny little ding in the bottom door. And man, those guys, Unique maintenance on their PDR work and stuff are absolutely amazing. So that's really all we did. And it had new Michelin tires on it when we got it. So, because this car was definitely well maintained. If you haven't seen the Wizards video on it, he just released a video on this car going over it. And he did an inspection on the car, and really all he did was do an oil change. So we'll kind of get down in here close. The headlights and everything are perfect. Get down on the bumper here, kind of show you. Even the little chrome trim is really nice. A lot of times those oxidize. Even that beautiful one that we had with 30,000 miles on it, there was some weather issues on that chrome trim, but on this one, nothing. There's the fog light, and then there was a couple little teeny, that's a water spot right there, but 2 little scratches right there that Van Gogh touched up. You know, they didn't go too far with it, you know, because we want to keep it original. And there was a little scuff in here, and you can see barely any trace of it left, but that's about the extent of anything there. And underneath of it, you can go to the Wizards video to see underneath of the car, but it is immaculate underneath of the car. So that's about all I can point out to you as far as flaws on the car. Grill's perfect, headlight perfect. Come over here again, it's kind of an aluminum or something trim, but anyway, they tend to oxidize and peel. They kind of have a clear coat on them, and they peel and get oxidized. Fog light's perfect. Look at that bumper. Just absolutely gorgeous. That's just a water spot there. I just washed the dust off the car. All right. And looking at the wheels, these were optional wheels, and they are perfect. And then again, Michelin tires, Ultimate Edition. And look down the side of that car. Absolutely immaculate. And not a speck of rust on the car. Here's the mirror cap, perfect. Windshield is perfect. Looking along the roof, no issues along the roof. And then one thing I'll notice here, little window trim has gotten kind of sucked up under the glass. What you need to do is put the glass down, pull it back, put the glass up, and kind of let it sit in the sun. It kind of got caught and kind of got tucked underneath there. It's kind of done that on a couple of them there. I think that one's good. Heated mirrors, got the keypad, handles, no big fingernail scratches around there. Same on the rear. And then look at these moldings here. Like I said, those usually are one of the first things to start to age, believe it or not. And these are immaculate, which is really, really impressive. Rear wheel is perfect. Those chrome really pop on this Toreador red. Little something there on the rocker. What is that? It might be a little, not sure what that is. Oh, it's coming off. Okay. It's just some kind of, might be some kind of from the factory. It feels like a Cosmoline or something. So anyway, so that's not a flaw. Just need to clean it off. Even look at the rear wheel wells. The rocks haven't blasted. Usually those get some chips and stuff from the rocks getting thrown up from the rear tires. Rear chrome molding is immaculate. Taillight, even inside the gas lid there, perfect. Back window obviously perfect. Back deck, flawless. Going across the deck lid, nothing. And then we'll do the lights. Again, perfect. It's like a tiny, tiny little scratch, loading scratch on top of the bumper right there. May or may not polish out, but I don't feel it. So that should polish out. They just must have missed it. Don't feel it with my finger. Rear bumper. Usually rear bumper's got a lot of bumps and bruises, but not so much. There is one, let me point it out. I mean, it's really hard to see and you wouldn't notice it if I didn't tell you, but I'm gonna tell you. You can see right here, very, very hard to see. See the little stress cracks right here? So somebody has bumped this. You know, there's no damage, obviously. I don't even know what they would have done. But anyway, it flexed it enough just to put some little bitty stress cracks. Like I said, I call it as I see it, folks. Like you won't, but look, you wouldn't notice that if I didn't zero in on it. But that's what I do. And you could probably take this off in this car. You know, this car hasn't been exposed at all. So this would actually come off and you could polish behind it and, you know, you wouldn't really probably see that. But like I said, I left it on there in honor of the previous owner and the history of the car. So if you want to take it off, that's your prerogative. Looking up here at the roof, perfect. Quarter panels, perfect. Again, bumper, perfect. I'm sorry to use that word so much. And there is the wheel without defect. I'll change it up. And the wheel wells, like I said, everything is nice. Door handle. Again, I was going to show you here a couple little things I've noticed. You know, you'll just want to roll it down and pull that rubber out and close it up. And when it sits out in the sun, that will fall back into place. Get some memory there. Mirror cap, there was a little something here. There was a tiny little scuff right here. And you can still see it just a little bit. Tiny, tiny scuff and another one right there. But again, not that you would notice. Moldings, no issues. Looking down the car. This is always such a great angle. You get that light coming in on those panels and you see everything. And you can see it's perfect. Look at the Eldorado right there. It's more like a mirror than a panel. Again, there's some of that Cosmoline or factory, like maybe factory grease or something they sprayed on the hinges. That would make sense, and it just dripped down. It's probably what that is actually. Just old grease where they sprayed the hinges. Front wheel without defect. And there you go. Uh-oh, I found a defect. Some wax. All right, I'm being smart aleck now. Yeah, Van Gogh did a gorgeous job on this car. It was already beautiful to begin with, but let's go ahead and pop the hood. All right, if you look underneath this hood, 4.6 liter V8, absolutely incredible engine. Just look how nice it is underneath the hood here. When I got it, it had a little dust underneath the hood, but that was pretty much it. So we just sprayed it off and wiped it down. These engines have done some serious duty. And even if you look at the hood pad and everything, it's just really, really nice. Here is, oh, can you see that? There's the emission sticker. It says not for sale with California. So this is a non-California compliant car for those. But you know what's interesting is, it seems like whenever I get one of these cars like this, one of these really nice ones, it seems like it's either New York or Florida where these cars go. They really appreciate those cars over there. All right, I'll go ahead and drop the hood and check out the interior. And what an interior it is. Look at that, just absolutely gorgeous. Driver's door panel, we got the heated seats, power windows, even the buttons and everything. They're perfect. There's zero wear on anything on the door panel. The wood is perfect. Carpet, there's your trunk release down there that you can lock. Mirrors, speakers, so on and so forth. Here is your, look at the jams of this car. Brand new. Even the threshold molding. Amazing. I'll go ahead and show you the seat while I'm standing here. Other than a few little wrinkles. I haven't got down in there. You could take a brush and get down in there and clean those little wrinkles out, but I don't want to get very aggressive. So we just kind of clean the surface of it without getting real aggressive on the seat. As you can see though, it's basically perfect. Lumbar right there. Here is the carpets, original floor mats. And then underneath the floor mats, this thing had mats on mats, had bath mats on top of the floor mats. So that was just something that he did. Looks like there's one little tiny, couple little spots that could detail out. I guess I'm gonna have to fire the interior detail guy. That's me. Armrests, beautiful. Go ahead and slide this back here. And we'll show you the headliner is perfect. Visors, everything. Go ahead and slide in. Let me grab the key before I get in. We have both keys with fobs. I can get in and close the door so we don't get the bonging here. Go ahead and start it up. And there you go. Raspberry Beret. Air's ice cold. Radio plays nice. Got the CD and cassette option. Kind of cool. Automatic climate control, very simple. I'm going to turn that fan down so you can hear me. Average fuel. Been doing a lot of idling. You'll actually get 25, 27 miles a gallon on the highway on this guy. Hit the information. 19,675 on the mileage. And everything's perfect. Got a tilt wheel right here. Traction control. Power foot pedals, that's an option. Look at the steering wheel. Better turn this down. The steering wheel is just perfect. Even the buttons for the cruise control, not anywhere at all. Ashtray. There's the little button. So it never had a lighter. Never been used, except for phone charging on the way back from Indiana. There's a mirror. And like I said, the armrests are perfect. Jump out. Oop, I dropped my phone and jump out near the other side. As we're making our way around, go ahead and show you the rear area. And the carpets are perfect underneath the mats and everything. I don't know if anybody's ever even sat back here. And we'll pop the trunk. There she goes. And oh, the tire cover fell off. There, it just sits on there. Guess I hit the gas too hard. Trunk is perfect. And trunk lid, look at that. And even the jams, just absolutely. Look at that, it looks brand new. A couple droplets of water, that's about it. A little release there if somebody accidentally locks themselves in the trunk. David, man, my manager, that's there for you. You know what I mean. Okay, I'm standing here admiring the car. I'm getting sidetracked. I'm just kind of zoning out here. Rear door panel, and I mean, there's zero rust. Zero, not even so much as a surface rust or bubble or nothing. So, no, not gonna really get into the nooks and crannies because there's nothing there. And more of the same perfection. Just look at that, and not just an inviting interior, comfort. There's the tunnel there. Threshold. Jams. Yeah, see, that's exactly what that is. It's some kind of factory. You probably sprayed a spray and grease on it, lithium. The carpets are perfect. And then go to the website for all the pictures. There's all kinds of documents, pictures, everything. The owner's manual, bill of sale, everything is separate from the car. But yeah, there's lots of goodies that go with it. So let's go ahead and jump in and take it for a drive. Hey everybody, you're expecting to see driving right now, but funny thing is, as I got done with the video and got sidetracked and forgot to go record the driving part. So anyway, I thought, well, hey, here's some glamour shots of the car, which is a lot prettier than looking at my ugly mug anyway. And as you can imagine, the car drives flawlessly. You can go look at my video of part 3 of me driving it, buying this car and driving it back. And I did a little talking about it and driving it in that video. But anyway, just thought I would give you some pictures, but appreciate you. Have a great day and happy motoring.